Have you ever noticed how the word ultra-processed instantly makes people frown? It's almost like calling food poison. But what if I told you that not all ultra-processed foods are villains? In fact, some of them might actually be helping your body more than you think. In this video, you'll discover 10 ultra-processed foods that are surprisingly good for you, and along the way, I'll bust some myths, share fun facts, and reveal one fascinating truth that'll make you look at your kitchen differently forever. Let's begin. 1. Whole grain cereals. Yes, your quick morning bowl might actually be smarter than skipping breakfast. Many cereals fortified with iron, vitamins, and fiber give your brain and body an early fuel boost. Research check. A Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health study showed that eating whole grain cereals at least 4 times a week lowered the risk of type 2 diabetes by 30%. Another meta-analysis published in the British Medical Journal, BMJ, 2016, found that higher consumption of whole grains is linked to lower risk of cardiovascular disease and cancer. Fun fact, eating fortified cereals has been one of the most effective public health strategies for preventing iron deficiency anemia in children worldwide. But hang on, don't confuse these with sugary, rainbow-colored cereals. We'll reveal something strange about those later. 2. Canned beans. Here's the deal, they're technically ultra-processed, but guess what? They're packed with plant-based protein, fiber, and minerals. Instead of soaking beans overnight like Grandma did, you can crack open a can and still get the same core nutrition. Myth busting. Canned foods are bad. Nope. According to a study in the Journal of Nutrition and Food Sciences, 2017, canned beans retain up to 90% of their nutrients compared to fresh cooked beans. The canning process doesn't strip out as much as people think. In fact, it helps preserve key nutrients. Before we jump into number 3, hey, hold on. You haven't subscribed to Juli Foodies Hub, have you? If you're enjoying this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because more food secrets like this are coming your way. 3. Frozen vegetables. Sounds wrong, right? Frozen equals fake? Wrong. Flash freezing actually locks in nutrients almost instantly after harvest. That means those peas sitting in your freezer may actually be fresher than the ones sitting in the store for a week. Research proof. A study from the University of California, Davis, 2017, compared fresh versus frozen vegetables and found that frozen produce often had equal, and sometimes higher, levels of vitamin C, vitamin A, and folate. Why? Because fresh vegetables lose nutrients during transport and storage, while frozen ones stay locked. Tease, and wait till we get to number 6, it will completely flip your idea of fast food. 4. Nut butters, peanut, almond, cashew. Ultra-processed? Yes, but these creamy spreads are loaded with healthy fats and protein. They make you feel full longer and give your body energy without crashing like candy does. Fun fact, did you know astronauts take peanut butter to space? Yep, it's energy-dense and stable for long missions. Let me know what you think in the comment. Science backing. A study published in JAMA Internal Medicine 2015 showed that regular nut consumption, including nut butters, was associated with a 20% reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. Almond butter in particular is rich in vitamin E, which supports skin and immune health. 5. Whole grain bread. Bread has a bad reputation, but here's the twist, not all breads are created equal. Whole grain bread is often fortified with vitamins like B12 and folate. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2019, diets rich in whole grains lowered the risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and colorectal cancer. Stick around, because before this video ends, I'll reveal a fascinating secret about bread that may just blow your mind. 6. Low-fat yogurt. This one shocks people. It's technically ultra-processed, but when fortified with probiotics, it becomes a gut superhero. It helps digestion, balances good bacteria, and may even boost your mood. Yes, gut health links to happiness. A meta-analysis in the Nutrients Journal, 2020, revealed that people who regularly consume yogurt have better gut microbiota diversity, which is directly tied to stronger immunity and even reduced symptoms of anxiety. Tease. But don't get too comfy, number 9 will surprise you even more. 7. Canned fish, tuna, sardines, salmon. Wait a minute, fish in a can? Healthy? Yes. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, and protein. Perfect brain food on the go. According to the American Heart Association, eating canned fish like sardines twice a week can reduce the risk of heart disease by up to 36%. The canning process doesn't reduce omega-3s, and in fact, sardines provide small edible bones rich in calcium. Question for you. Would you believe me if I said canned sardines might actually be healthier than some fresh fish sold at the market? Let me know in the comment. Are you surprised? Don't be, because it gets even weirder. 8. Protein bars. Now, these often get labeled as glorified candy. But many brands are designed with real nutrition in mind: balanced protein, fiber, and low sugar. For athletes or busy people, they're actually lifesavers. Bonus trivia. Did you know the first protein bar was developed for soldiers in World War II? It was called the D-ration bar. In a 2019 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, protein supplementation, including bars, was shown to significantly improve muscle repair and recovery after workouts. 9. Plant-based milks, soy, almond, oat. Yes, they're ultra-processed. But fortified plant milks often provide calcium, vitamin D, and protein, essential for bone strength and overall health. For people who are lactose intolerant, these are game changers. A 2020 review in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition found that fortified plant-based milks often provide equal or even higher levels of calcium compared to dairy milk. Soy milk, in particular, contains all essential amino acids, making it a complete protein. Teas, and now we've arrived at number 10, and this one will shock you. 10. Dark chocolate. Surprise! One of the most processed treats we love is actually full of antioxidants, magnesium, and compounds that may even improve brain function. The British Journal of Nutrition, 2017, reported that flavonoids in dark chocolate improve blood flow to the brain, boosting memory and focus. Another study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that moderate dark chocolate intake reduces blood pressure and improves heart health. Now, I'm not saying eat a whole bar at once. Moderation matters. But the science shows that the right kind of processed chocolate isn't a guilty pleasure. It's actually a brain booster. And hey, feel free to share this sweet secret with your friends by clicking the like button and sharing this video. After all, good food news deserves to travel, right? So, next time you hear ultra-processed, don't panic. Remember, it's not always the food type, but the quality. Whole grain cereal. Great. Sugary rainbow cereal? Not so much. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these foods shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. I'll be checking them out. And of course, subscribe to Juli Foodies Hub so you never miss more fun food facts and myth-busting secrets and recipes. Because trust me, we're just getting started and we have a lot in store for you.